Yo ho, what it do? Come to the studio space, Club. Please come to the studio space. Gang, I can't believe it. This is quite incredible. I look at them weird looking at the screen, but that's because I'm trying to bring up the studio over here. I am getting to hang out today with two of my greatest homies, the Paul freaking Duncan and Alec AJ Johnson in the building. We are here. We're live at the Ecamm studio. You know I don't like to use that word, but meeting like you and Paul in meet space is extra whelming.
Definitely overwhelming in the true sense of the word.
Yeah.
Yeah, a legitimate use, I think.
Yeah. I am actually whelmed.
Yeah, fully whelmed.
I am fully whelmed right now. I don't even know where to start, but there was no way I was going to pass up an opportunity for the three of us to be in the same room and not just go live and talk to you guys and boom. So yes, number one, Caleb, please make your way to the studio. Look at that photo. That photo is just hilariously beautiful. Marina, how are you doing? The world is going mad. Victor is still out in the streets. Hey Gretchen, we have your pencil case. It's over here on the table. You're leaving things. Mr. Sammy is in the building. What's happening? What's up, Big man? Being this close to you and not able to see you, not a great feeling, but hey, we love you anyway, and you know, I know what you're doing, so keep it up, fam. We love you. If you need anything, holler at your boy. Parker is here. When's Parker not here? I mean, we're going, hey, Parker. Yes, there we go. Now we found the actual Victor and not the impersonator. Impersonator. Okay, AJ, because you had the longest trip, what's your synopsis and/or takeaways?
Honestly, I would have come all this way for just the first night alone. The sense of real, genuine overwhelm that I got by walking into the kickoff party the first night and just seeing 100 people that I knew so well but I'd never met, and it was like one after another. It was quite a thing. It's kind of like a once in a lifetime experience, I think.
Yes.
And it was just phenomenal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, Pete?
Yeah, same thing. It was just the ability to meet everybody in real life, the three-dimensional versions of the people I see on the streams all week all the time. It was just incredible. And to chat, see how people are doing things and learning more about them and what they're doing was worth the whole trip.
Yeah, like, first of all, the energy in that room was exciting. And we have to give crazy blessings on that to Leslie. Leslie set the tone because as the MC and as a person who's a professional MC, I know how important that is. So he's phenomenal. And then Ken and Glenn gave their speech and everybody was rowdy. And then we got a chance to eat. The music was good, meet with everybody, discuss things. But I think the thing that I really enjoyed was watching the individual camp cabins have to come together to do their banner and figure out a plan.
Yep.
And then of course Diana is just extra, so you know what happened there. Hey Strick, what's happening? Wixie. Man, good to see Wixie in real life.
Yes.
Steve, right after you left, I realized that we didn't take a Go Group picture. So I'm gonna Photoshop you in. But we got a Go Group picture. I don't even remember whose phone it's on, but we got a Go Group picture somewhere, and I would just Photoshop you in because it was super dope. It was super dope. There you go.
Hey, Vicky.
Dude, Pumpkin is taller than me by a hair.
If only I had one.
Oh my God. Kills, we're really sad that you weren't here. It was a really incredible event. I wish you could have been here. Same with Rich and Michelle. I know Michelle had to peel out at the last minute, but you were deeply missed. There were lots of Canadians here for you to hang out with. Daniel and Kat. God, we had a lot. Like, I can't even think of everybody. But yeah, it was really, really amazing. Okay, so what was your favorite learned lesson, AJ?
Oh, that's a tough one. One of the cool things about coming here though was like seeing the space, like actually seeing this space and getting to see it in
In real
reality
life.
and seeing
Yeah.
where all the magic happens, and also to see the code and circuit thing. I mean, I knew a bit about that, but to actually go and see that space and see what they're doing in there as well was cool. Obviously, aside from just all the people, I can't express enough. Just meeting everybody was just on another level.
Did I get your video voicemail? I'm scared to play that live in reality, but no, I just did grab my phone out the car. So, Paul, for you, what was your favorite learning experience?
It's hard to say. I mean,
There's so much, isn't there?
yeah, there was so, I mean, like you said, there was so much going on. Meeting everybody, all the workshops were great, hands-on. I think one of the wild ones was Stephanie and Jill's, where Jill hands you this box of equipment and you have to basically set up a studio and make it work. But they were all great. I mean, I learned a little bit of something from each one.
When Jill told me about that, what she was planning to do, I just said, "Oh, I want to go to that one." Unfortunately, I was doing my own thing, but
That one was fun.
yeah.
I do think that it was really cool having all the workshops, and I did say, I wish we had an opportunity to go to each other's workshop. Yes, I am taking a picture of what we're doing right now. And then notifications, there we go away. And I would have loved to have the point where we could actually sort of go to each other's shops and see that. It is amazing to me, AJ, because a lot of people said that one of the things that they really enjoyed was being here in the space. And I'm really proud of that because Katie, Caleb, and I worked really hard on coming up with a plan for the space and building out the space. And it's been a project. So even us, who I've flown out like 3 different times to set up the space, LD, Laura from Shore, I call her LD, Laura Davidson. She came out to help us in August. And then the surprise for me was, because, you know, we did this wall way back for the original Leap. I did the wall over there with the Ecamm fam sign on it way back for the original Leap. And, you know, this table that we have now, Katie's husband built that recently. Ken's wife, she's a designer, came up with a plan. And the last time we were here in August, Katie and I were going to paint the office and make it all swanky. And we just got busy and didn't have the time. We were a little disappointed, and we were like, oh, maybe we'll have time to do it before. But then Ken just came through and hired a professional crew to do it. And they didn't take away from anything that we'd originally done. So it has all the character that, you know, marketing started out with, but they made it doper. You know?
It looks super cool.
I'm
to
like,
see what's on the other side.
I am so proud of this space. And I have a professional build coming up that I'll talk to you guys about once I get that completely nailed out. But having the opportunity to do something like that and to see how people react to this space is good to me. So yeah, that's quite impressive.
Another thing was, like, although we're in this space right now, the fact that there was 5 different venues and like only 2 sort of the workshops were in here, and the way that people sort of move around between the different things, it's like such a unique event in that respect. You know, it's not like a conference or anything like that. It's had a really great vibe to it, just on another level.
Yo, we are hella stupid, AJ.
What's that?
Guess what cord is not plugged in from the Rodecaster? The USB cable. Yo, we're talking like mad losers. Oh God. Is there a USB cord hanging in the back of there?
No.
That's that one. That one right there. That's super funny.
How are people hearing?
Oh my God, they're listening to the MacBook microphone, and nobody said nothing for the first how many minutes. That's super funny.
As you can see, we're 3 professional streamers. Had gone through all of our checklists before starting.
Oh my God, that is super funny. So thank you, Marina and Rob, for figuring this out. That is hilarious.
It says right there, MacBook Pro.
Yellow. Now.
Hello.
Oh my God. You know, when I listen, right, it sounds so good because I'm listening to the road.
Roadcaster, yeah.
Alrighty then.
Genius. We learned a lot at Creator Camp. We learned about checklists and setting up gear.
Oh, that's super funny. Nobody's mic was on. We were just,
MacBook in it.
yeah. Okay. Talk, Paul, for a second.
Test 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people talked about the community, and which we always talk about, but people were really seeing that in action with being face to face with each other and being able to share and talk, and it was amazing.
Oh God, Keely's never gonna let us live this down. That is way too funny. Hey Steph, so many compliments and comments on Stephanie and Jill's workshop. And Mike, man, look, I got a chance to talk to Diana last night as we were hanging out in the haunted hotel, and yo, man, you melted her evil little heart. Don't tell her I said that. She's in the air right now, so she can't hear none of this. But yeah, I didn't. Now I'm getting in trouble.
That's because she said, why didn't anyone tell you?
Now I'm getting in trouble. Super funny. Super funny. Oh, now we got to turn the volume down? No, listen quieter. I'm not going to touch it right now. You can turn the volume down on your computer. Now tell Pumpkin stop hitting the stand on the desk because she's going to mesothelioma his ass. There you go. There we go. We get in trouble all the time. I'm going to just look. So what happened?
Switch back to the MacBook mic.
Look, our lovely Ecamm branded cups.
Oh.
Don't spit.
I'm behave. Anyway, so yeah, seeing everybody sort of enjoy the space was also kind of epic. And I guess for me, as someone who's making all this content in order to help people do what they do, same for you, Alec, and for Paul, watching people's face light up
Yes.
when you see that they grok something that they've been told a bunch of times, but didn't really get a chance to experience it. And then watching also people come out of their shell.
Definitely.
You know, the guys who are a little reserved in the chat, or maybe once in a while they say, I've been watching for a long time and didn't say anything.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they come here and meet everybody and they feel at home so they can like let loose.
Yep. Yeah, there were a lot of people that really felt inspired. So it's going to be fun watching the results of this, be put into action and what people do with everything that the connections they've made. And people were saying, I'm going to feel so bad leaving everybody. And the thing is that you've now made a physical connection with people, which is different than being online with people. And that's not going to go away.
Right. And Leslie, you missed the beginning of this, but we were saying that the reason why camp was so dope is, to give you flowers, the way the kickoff party went and the energy that you put in the room at the kickoff party really did set the tone for the entire event. Everyone's like, yo, I got to come with that big LS energy. So nobody was like sort of hiding in the corner or reserved. People were all out. And I really do credit a lot of that to the way you handled the kickoff party and got everybody excited. And I think that energy carried all the way through to the point where right now I'm exhausted.
It's been a long time since I looked in people's eyes that way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Look into my eyes. Stephanie said it was amazing. Yes. If you guys never get a chance to see Leslie MC an event, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your life because it's dope. This is my second or third one. But it's different when it was ours. It was quite amazing. And something that, not really a part of camp, but at the end, a lot of us instructors, we got to hang out and be with each other in a non-work space and just enjoy each other's company, get deeper connections.
It got deep.
Yeah, I mean, it got really deep. But I'm super close to Stephanie. I see her as my mentor. Stephanie's the reason why you guys got to put up with me because she kind of put me on. And then getting to hang out with LP and Adrian and Rachel, Paul, Alec, Katie, Our support guy Tyler is there. Diana is there.
Mary Lou.
Mary Lou. What that boy name is? Jeff C. and Ian Anderson Gray. Like, that was just really, really cool. As we were sitting, and Unfortunate's there, of course, we had a chance to have our tea time. So, you know, that was really good. Vinny, so many people said that they learned more about how to properly relax and meditate from your morning sessions. So thank you for getting up hella early to set those up. I got a lot of feedback about the meditation session, so Vinny did a good job there. If you guys need help and you're stressing out, please follow this man and hit him up if you have any questions. He can really help you out. Kathy and Cheryl. Now, we as a family, we all know Kathy. Cheryl's always hiding in the background, kind of like, oh, I just help Kathy do this stuff. I'm not really this or that. Yo, Cheryl was the most amazing bundle of energy, like step out from behind the camera and be a part of the fam, like legit. She is so amazing. I really love seeing her I won't call it find a lane. I hate that term sometimes. But she found her own spot, you know, her own light. That was kind of cool. We got so many credits for your sessions, AJ. A lot of people, like you and Daniel. Like,
it was so cool to work with Daniel. Like the
Daniel's a bomb.
Just amazing. Yeah. I love that guy.
Leslie had me ready to move into a tent. And India wanted to move into a yurt. Oh, Wixie. Yes. Stevie, this is so true. Leslie had an amazing icebreaker that I think really helped people out, especially those people that like to act like they're shy. That was really quite incredible. I don't want to blow up his spot. There we go. Speaking of our Canadians, Mike is on the way back to Toronto.
So cool to meet you, Mike.
Oh, wait, he's a bowling star too? Yeah, dude, Mike is awesome. I really have fun. Mike does a really good job of reading the room.
Yes.
That was a joke. It's Mike Reed.
And we had fun on those of us that did the ghost walk.
That was amazing. That was so good. The ghost walk was really, really good. No, that's funny though. Now that I hear that, that's funny as hell.
I'm gonna picture him with a flute now from now on.
Yes. Oh my God, that is so good. Thank you, Bicky. Yo, the other AJ, Al was here. Al's cool. His wife's cooler. She's let me stop coughing. She is an amazing Jenga player. And she stuck Kurt. Oh. She stuck Kurt with the tower last night. Like it was rocky, right? And Carla goes up there and then she just yanks a little piece out and stuck it on the top. And Kurt was like, "Oh, come on now!" And he just went to go touch it, and it was like, "Blah." That was cool. Yo, what is up, Lem? Man, we were talking about you yesterday. How much we miss hanging out with you. Yo, there he is.
Yay.
What is up, Rich? AJ had a dope idea. And I wish I had thought of it, but we gotta hide a little Rich head back here on one of the devices and see if people can find it. And we'll like move you around from show to show. So part of the deal will be looking to see if you can find the Rich head.
Like, where's Wally?
Where's Wally? Where's
Rich?
Where's Rich? Maury, good to see you. Man, you would have been good. You could have played guitar the first night.
Really?
We had fun though. We legit had fun. You know what's cool is in our room, LD, Laura, and I, we had like an acoustic station for you to come in and listen to yourself on various mics and learn how to handle some of your soundproofing and things like that. And watching people come out that session with like, oh, I just picked up some very dope info, you know, that was kind of cool. Good to see you, Los. There's Katie. Hey, I know those people. Hey, this Katie, I promise I won't steal your lovely purple microphone, but it is kind of beauty.
Hey, you know what? This looks so much better in real life than it does already look.
Yeah, you can't tell on the stream. It looks good on the stream, but in real life, it will melt your face. Yeah. It's really cool.
I have room in my suitcase.
Yo, this was really, really cool. And again, I can't say this enough, because I have been lucky enough to be moving around the last couple of months, traveling, speaking at shows and things like that. I do understand the importance of meeting people IRL. And every time I was going to an event and I got to see Keely or I got to see Rich or whatever, Alec was always like, man, I hate you guys. I hate you guys. And then so getting to finally see you after like all of this time, it's like now, all of us have met, and hung out. Yeah, it was kind of cool. Everybody in our original squad, I met every single one of you. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty rad. Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually can say actually properly whelmed, Katie.
Fully whelmed.
We're fully whelmed.
Yes.
This was a dope event. I hope we get to do it again next year. And people, when we try to give as much notice as possible, so that way you can, put your plans into place. Please don't miss this. I can't tell you how amazing it was.
Yeah.
Yes. Definitely.
Whatever you think it's going to be, you
was
can't
beyond.
imagine it.
Yeah, it's different than even what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
And there was no way that night that Diana and Luis, myself and Aiden were talking about doing something where everybody gets to actually do stuff. We never would have thought it was gonna be as big. We were gonna do like 20 people that, we could get together in a hotel in like Sedona. That would have just been whack. Yeah. This is nowhere. The logistics, Katie and Meg, they do some herbs and spices that I don't know about because their logistics game is phenomenal. Like everything was so well set up. The buses are here and, the people are moving back and forth between shops and we just kept it flowing. Here's a dumb thing, getting to just have lunch and dinner with everybody.
Yes.
It seems crazy, but it was good because normally you have it at conference, you conference all day and you forget to eat and then you start feeling kind of weird because you're not properly hydrated or properly ate. Mm-hmm. So I thought that was I mean.
The hotel that I stayed at, the staff was commenting about they have never, ever, period, had a group of people for a conference in their hotel as happy, mixing together, having fun, enjoying things than this group was. They said we've never had a group like this before. They said it was wonderful.
Uh-oh. She is here. I better stop talking spicy about her. Yeah, man. This been so good. Like, Diana is the Jenga queen. This is so true. Yeah. Welcome to the feeling of being properly whelmed. I am exactly properly whelmed. And everyone says this, you go to conference, oh, it's so good to meet everybody. That statement is not calculable. How do I describe it? You know how people talk about a billion this, a billion that, and the average person actually can't quantify it. That's the proper word. The average person can't actually quantify what a billion is. They know what the term means. They've heard it. They know what trillion is. They heard it. But if you ask them to quantify it, they have a hard time giving you an example. That's how I feel about, oh man, it was so great meeting you. Easy statement, but that statement ain't got...
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't call
honestly,
it.
I mean, like coming, I was obviously expecting to meet a whole bunch of people, and I knew like who was going to be here, but it literally like knocked me for six. Like when that first night when we all like,
knocked
came
me
in
for six.
Our British expression.
Okay, can you translate that?
It kind of it overwhelmed me.
Yeah, knocked me for 6 meaning like 6 feet under, like knocked me dead.
Cricket.
Oh, cricket.
Yeah.
Ah, with a wicked googly.
Like knock the ball out of the park.
Ah, I got it. I like that expression now.
Yeah, it's nothing could have prepared for like the experience of it. Just seeing so many people one after another, it's just unbelievable.
Yeah, Gretchen mentioned this right here. Ecamm had multiple things at multiple levels for everyone, so no creator was left behind.
Yep.
Yo, that's Katie. That's Katie's personality. You guys who know Katie from streams and stuff like that, and then those of us that know Katie for real, this event was Katie's personality through and through and through and through. So much so, look, I got a little tear popping. So much so that was so funny to me last night at the wrap, where the team, we present her with this "Thank You for Being Katie" award, and she immediately goes, "Okay, I want to make sure that all you guys eat." And I'm like, no. I was like, no, you got to stop and absorb that, you know.
Yeah.
But Katie is just the best. The best the empath can be, you know. Like if you had to highlight all of the dopest portions of being an empath, that would be Katie. She wanted to make sure that everybody was good at every turn. And yeah, those people don't come by that often.
And I know, like, behind the scenes, obviously, Katie, Meg, Midori, Caleb, like running around like crazy, trying to get everything done. But on the other side of it, everything was just an amazing experience. So
that reminds me of an Apple experience.
Smoothly. I'm sure that, like, behind the scenes, there were things that they have to swap out, change this, change that, you know. But it all ran like clockwork from the attendees' point of view.
Yeah, you know what? And then even during the sessions, like Ken and Glenn are running around, like tweaking the network and doing all kind of weird stuff.
Pushing out updates.
Yeah.
During one of our sessions, we're literally like doing a live session.
Glenn, now you know how I feel. Now you know exactly how I feel. Yeah. Glenn pushing the update live. You know, people having a chance to talk story with them. Sorry, whoever this Facebook user is, you have to update your avatar. Connect.ecamm.com.
Oh, Hank. So great to meet you.
Dude, Hank was so good to meet, Hank. Yo, definitely family for life, the man Hank. It was so good. Watching Hank, you know, like just brighten up and have an opportunity to talk with everybody and like share, you know, him to the world. So he was well deserved of the Turtle Award. Like definitely come out of his shell. And y'all know him, but he's a big, lovable, huggable type of guy. That is the man Hank right there. I told you a million times, stop exaggerating. That's super funny.
Oh, George as well.
George,
great to meet you.
Yo, listen, people. When you see this avatar right here, that is actually George. Yeah. That is the real deal. George just smiles in the hat.
Yeah.
Yep.
What a great, great guy. Yes, so much credit to Kate's.
Johnny,
another one.
Yes.
Like, yo, that was so good. I don't think we can be anywhere else big. I think we need to be in hometown. I hope our town can handle it, or we would just always keep it small. And when we tell you it's time to go, you got to sign up. Nobody will be slacking now. I guarantee you it will sell out a lot quicker. Oh, it's Jillian. Jillian, just on your browser, hit ecamm.com/connect and it will fix your face.
Jillian was pointing out all the great sights and views as well.
Yes.
Driving through this town is so amazing.
She's gonna hate me for that.
I always want to stop and take pictures of stuff. Rich wants to know if you're coming to Dallas Fort Worth on the way home.
I'm not on the way home this time. I'm gonna have to come back again, Rich.
Yo, I just can't tell you guys. I can't wait for next year. I know it can only get better, but there will be something about the OG Camp One squad that we have something nobody else is ever going to get. I don't like to be greedy like that, but I feel like we get to own it.
The first time meeting like 100 new people,
Yep.
that or meeting them for the first time, that is quite was a genuinely overwhelming experience that I don't think can be repeated.
And meeting the people that you talk to in the chat or you've had Zoom calls with or things of that nature, right?
Yeah.
You see all these people all the time, and it was just like, oh my gosh, it's like, you know, to be able to hug and touch and talk face to face was just unbelievable.
Oh, I know one who definitely deserves. There she goes. Creative amplifiers for the people. That is so good. Callie painting the sign for them was so good. I know one who we have to give mad props to because she's so dear and so enjoyable, and just meeting her in real life was definitely one of the highlights. And like you, she gets credit for coming all the way from the other side of the planet, and that was Mommy Lala.
Oh, and Terrence Holden.
And Terrence came from Japan.
Yeah.
And I'm going right back to Terrence like in a couple weeks. But seeing seeing you guys, you traveled like hella far to be here, and that's just crazy.
Something.
I always travel far. I'm kind of used to it, but you guys took it to the next level. You're like, Doc, hold my beer. I don't even drink beer, neither do you. But you're like, hold something because I'm coming.
Hold my tea.
Hold my tea. Oh, the tea was good.
Tea was good.
Tea time was amazeballs. That was super good. Man, anyway, so what's next for you, AJ? What are you going to take away from this to go add to your process? And it's the same for everyone in the chat. Everyone who came here, CC1 Squad, that's my new name, CC1 Squad, what takeaway are you going to implement and put into your flow?
Well, for me, the stuff that I was presenting in my workshop, to be able to have that experience of getting all of that feedback, like real-time, in-person feedback, not through a chat or a Zoom or anything like that, was just phenomenal. So I'll definitely be implementing all of that too.
Man, come in, Luigi. Here comes Mr. Camera Yunky and nephew. So now I get to experience nephew making noises in the stream like he does.
Yes.
Mr. Camera Yunky.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
I'm like, see?
It starts.
See what you did, nephew? Yeah, I think that is dope. What about you, Paul?
I don't know. I think it's going to take me a couple of days just to process everything that I have experienced. It was just, I don't even know where to begin to start. It was talking with people, learning things. I'm way whelmed.
I like that. Way whelmed. www.waywhelmed.com. One thing that I thought was really a gem, and you kind of said it, is hearing. Okay, this is gonna be crazy because I get yelled at by my crew for this all the time. I be thinking that there's certain things that people just know, but they don't. And then I'm always like, how do you not see that? Like, it's like legit right here. But hearing it different coming from people, like I was talking to Susan. Susan is just amazing. Like, she was so curious. Susan was like a little kid up in here trying to figure out all the little nooks and crannies and how this works. And she has so many questions. Liz is an absolute gem. She was so good. Luis, Miss Jill said, hey, what's up, Luis? Oh, in Portuguese, Luis. Yes. So Mary Lou was like absorbing the questions and sort of taking notes so she knows what content to make. So even on our way on the bus trip, you know, from the ghost tour, I was talking with Mary Lou, and Mary Lou was like, okay, so tell me what were some of the top questions you were getting in your workshop. And what she's doing is market research for what videos to make. And I'm like, this is what I'm always telling my people. Like, if you just ask your people what they want to know, they'll give you all the content you need. You have an unlimited content resource just in the people. Yes, Bicky, the crucial drive was flawless. I showed it to a bunch of people and they were like dripping face. And
It's tiny as well.
Yeah, it's super tiny. It's super tiny. And so having that ability to just grab that info straight up and work that into your steez, that's amazing. How you doing, Miss Eileen? I really wish you could be here because that would have been great.
Yep. I think one of the things too for me that kind of blew me away, I'm just this person in the background. You know, I just, you know, I'm in chat, you know, I'm not necessarily that visible. And the people that came up to me and talked to me and basically commented about, you know, what I've done for them and how I've touched them and all that stuff was wild. It was just, I mean, there were times people had me practically in tears, you know, meeting me and stuff like that. And just, you know, it was, I didn't realize that I had that big of an impact.
Oh, thank you, Gretchen. She said, CC wanting the technical level, upgrading my lighting. I did a lot of lighting workshop stuff and white balancing, like how to properly white balance and why it's important with your camera, and a lot of showing off mobile situations as more and more of us get real in the field. Rich asked the other AJ about the apple cider donuts. Yes, Rich, these apple cider donuts are next freaking level. It's one of my favorite things when I come here. Katie always gets them for me when I come here. And it's so good. I really, really love this place. Al said, I'm already implementing putting the end screen in my YouTube videos. Shout out to Adrian. There you go.
So cool to meet Adrian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Adrian is exactly Adrian in the TV is Adrian in the real life.
Yep.
He's so calming and relaxed and happy, smiley kind of cat. Super dope. Let's see. Oh, Miss Jill said, just put in the queue in here for Paul.
I don't have my stream deck to push buttons.
Yes, Gretchen, that would be dope. Gretchen, thinking about doing an illustrated recap of my CC1 notes.
Ooh.
So I was like, where the heck is this guy? That was me talking to Rich. The recap show is tomorrow on the stream show. So if you want to hear more, make sure you check out Strick. I believe he's also going to be with Anna and Fulgence.
Great to meet you too, Strick.
Oh, man, Strick is the man. Harlan Merriweather Strickland III. People was like, is that his real name? And I was like, nah, I made it up. Don't worry. Don't worry, Bicky. We know that you wanted to be here. That's good enough, man. I feel like it's just really cool to know that so many people that wanted to be here, although they couldn't make it, they still hung in there and rode with us to see what's going on.
Orbs.
Yeah,
Great to meet
you
Orbs.
did. Oh, this one right here?
Yeah.
Yo, you guys don't know, man. I know because I had Aubrey with us and people in video, but Aubrey in real life is even more dope than you know.
Yeah.
Look, we have our MacBook back here for you. Yes, Carlos, you definitely missed something incredible. Thank you. Thank you. We really appreciate that. See that, Paul?
Thank you.
Going public with content, not private corporate content. There you go. That's how you get out there and you spread your work. All the comments are so inspiring. I don't know, man. I'm gonna keep politicking for it, but I don't know. It's something about this town that just goes with the vibe of the camp. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We're gonna have camp in Hawaii. It's gonna be hot. Everybody gonna want to skip out and go to the beach.
Oh, that's right, Gretchen. We didn't have chicken and waffles.
Oh.
I was thinking about it when I walked by the coop.
Oh. Well, there's some chickens in Katie's yard, and sorry, Katie. I'm going to implement the lighting tips from Doc. Anybody need a flat panel? There you go. I appreciate you, Al. Quick question. There's no such thing as lag. Let's get that out of the thing. So I've switched from 4K to 1080. I have a studio. Okay, I'm gonna translate this. I'm assuming you have a Mac studio, and that delay or whatever you're having is pretty much almost always, not always, but 99.999.986% just network related. The program itself doesn't know how to slow down or cause delays. However, if you want to be absolutely sure, the best way to test it is to send in a support ticket so that we can capture the logs and we can read the data and see where you're having problems. 9 times out of 10, okay, 9.9 times out of 10 is completely network related and nothing that you can do about it. But also send us video, a locally recorded video, as well as a video that you have posted or streamed to. And a lot of times they help us figure it out. I don't know. That would be really dumb. Nope, it's muted. So, yeah, no.
Maybe listening from the beginning, is she?
Oh, yeah, she might be listening at the beginning when we were doing something dumb. Looking at the bags on eyes, I would say there's a few after parties.
Only tea.
Only tea, man.
Only
Only tea. We kept it proper British.
Yeah.
For PD, your question with the question, otherwise it's just a comment. There you go, Rich. Thank you, Rich. That is super funny. I'm not wearing a hula skirt.
He was last night, but he took it off.
Oh, yes, I did give it back. I was trying to steal equipment from Diana.
That was a dangerous move.
Right? Super dope. Right? Because she's packing. So, anyway, I just wanted to pop on and do something quick just because I have my fam in the room right now. And these moments, I tell you guys all the time, celebrate the little victories. This was a little victory. Having this come off the things that Caleb and Meg and Ken, Glenn, Midori, Mike Tyler, like our whole staff working to make this thing come through.
It's not easy to hurt adult children.
It is not easy to hurt adult children. The camp counselors did such a good job, though.
Yeah.
And I think most people, I don't think Mary Lou and Diana had any problems because most people ain't crazy enough to mess with them. But hurting adults is definitely not easy. But everybody did a good job of,
Some were harder than others.
keeping it together. Mostly the hardest person to hurt is Luis because he loves everybody and he don't want to let them go.
Facts. You know what? Let me just say this.
How come you know Kelvin? I know Kelvin. I went to school with him.
All I'm going to say is that the only negative part of this event is that it had to end.
Yes.
True story. Yes. So a learning experience. I want to celebrate the victory. Hey, Joan. Look, Janet. Well, I'm going to keep saying that. I keep saying the wrong thing. Anyway, look, we still got people hanging around in Amesbury we're running into. Yeah. I guess we're going to go eat. I don't know where Caleb is. They said they were going to be here. But Victor said I'm running out of data. Fam, I just don't. I'm lost right now because it's a little bit emotional. Paul was moderating people on the bus. Anyway, look forward to doing it again next year. I hope you guys can make it. We have so much in store for you coming up. If you haven't had an opportunity to do so, please sign up for the affiliate program. We're revamping that right now. I will be doing affiliate training in the Discord next Friday after the demo. So that comes out to 3-ish p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
Pausa is my clock translator. I told Alec today I'm gonna start calling him Pari. Dum dum Pari. Yes, Doc. This Pari is much better than Siri. So yeah, we'll be doing that. If you haven't done so already, please sign up. We got some cool things popping for you in the works. Now we found Caleb, so we can go have fun. But I really appreciate all you guys, all the CC1 campers, man. You guys got a secret club handshake forever because you were here for this historical event. And I really just can't wait to do it again next year.
Yes.
It's, any parting words?
Overwhelmed.
Love it. I'm sure everybody knows, but just in case, how can they find you?
Take One Tech.
There you
Everywhere.
go. Take One Tech everywhere. What it is, Mr. P.
It was, if you have the chance to come, don't pass it up and don't wait because you'll get left out and you'll be FOMO'd again.
Yeah, start your GoFundMe to camp. Be ready.
Yep.
I'll say this without even joking. If I had a decision to make between camp or my Vision Pros, I would actually go to camp.
Oh, for sure, without a shadow of a doubt.
And you know how much I'm waiting for my Vision Pros. Luckily, I don't have to make those damn decisions.
And be quick on the draw because it's going to sell out fast. Because
Yeah.
everyone was here will want to come back the next time.
Yes.
So-
Yes. Hey, Mark is in the building. Mark is here. Mark, you still around,
Hey,
right? You fly out later tonight. So, know that forevermore, CC1 Squad, when you make your comments, you can hashtag CC1. When you make your videos and tag Ecamm Fam, you can hashtag CC1. CC1 Squad, you guys are permanently a portion of the legacy of Ecamm. So mad love and respect to everybody who came out and supported. Those of you guys who missed it, just please don't miss another one. Let us know what we can do to make sure it works out for you, and we'll figure something out because I really don't think you want to miss this.
No.
So big ups, and once again, big ups to my squad, Katie and Caleb, Meg, Midori, Ken, Glenn, Mike, Tyler, for coming through and just making an event quite amazing. And last, one time for Amesbury. Amesbury held it down.
Yes.
You know, I don't know how they did it because this town is not used to this much folks walking around, but they did it. They did it.
Not a sleepy town today.
Not a sleepy town today, yes. Uh-oh. I sent Alec a DM in on IG. She gonna ask you, like, Doc really fat in real life? And he gonna be like, yeah. Right? Look at this. Look at the CC1 is lighting up. All right, fam. We'll see you next week. I'll see you for the demo and the group. And yeah, sorry, gang, no class today because I'm hanging out with Paul and AJ. Anyway, love you guys.
Take care.
Aloha.